Hey guys, Darth here, back with part 1 of our brand new class story. We are back with Star Wars The Old Republic, and I am so happy to be back. It's felt like a lifetime since we have played together. It has been, I don't know, 10 or 11 days, whatever it's been. And, happy to be back. And it feels cool to be back on this game. Obviously, our last game was Dragon Age Inquisition. And that was great. I had a blast there. Really happy that we got that finally done, and that we got all the DLC, and that we were able to play it on the channel. Incredibly happy about that. Now, that being said, I am happy to be back on the Old Republic. I am happy that we got a break, you know, of course, but I am happy to be starting a new one. Although, really quick, it actually occurs to me I want to go back and double-check some things. Okay, so our last one was Darius Ikeda. And he was our Jedi Shadow, and I remember saying that I did not like the Jedi Shadow. It's like this weird hybrid that I don't understand. Maybe I'm just too stupid to, like, do it how I'm supposed to. I don't know. But I just wanted to double check. Yes, I've been avoiding saying Bounty Hunter because I wasn't sure. Because, like, I was, but, like, I had this worry that I'm going to accidentally do the wrong one and click it out of order like an idiot. Anyway. So, Bounty Hunter is what's next. We will be doing Mercenary. So your options for Bounty Hunter, this will be our first blaster character, so there's a lot more to see and explain. We will also be a brand new starter planet. That'll be the other new one for us. So that's very, very cool. Anyway, so Bounty Hunter. I'm sorry, we're gonna have to go back again. We need to go back one more time. I remember the other thing I was going to look at real quick. So we need to do races. My goal here is I want to do races that are all different. I don't want to repeat races. And then I want to do things based upon love interest. Might also be a good plan. So I'm going to look really quick. So obviously we've done the blind race, Mira Luca, I think they're called. We have done, that one's mine. That's also mine. That one's there. We go. That's one of ours. Sahara Sartori. She was obviously we've done Twi'lek. Let's see. There is our knight. Obviously, we did the Togruta, and then we have Gloric. Obviously, the pureblood Sith, and that's mine. That's mine. Okay. Yeah. So I think that is okay. So we can't do Togruta. We can't do Twi'lek. We can't do the Mira Luca. And there should be one more, though, shouldn't there? That was mine. Because, yeah, we have Darius, that's 1. Then we have Sahara, that's 2. Claire, that's 3. And then 4 is Gloric. Okay. So, obviously, we wouldn't do Pure Blood Sith anyway, so that's not that hard. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and hop into our character, and I will probably show you guys when it's all completed. Okay, we are back a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. I'll show you our character in a minute. Star Wars. Sorry, that's probably incredibly annoying. Anyway, I can't wait to show you our character. She looks so cool. Anyway, prologue, the Bounty Hunter. Wait for it. I gotta wait for it to give like 3 lines before I can read it. There we go. Alright. The great hunt begins. While the Sith Empire and the Galactic Republic scheme against each other, a bloody contest rages in the frontier systems. I gotta wait for it to catch up. Hang on. I read too fast. There we go. Mercenaries from across the galaxy compete for the privilege of entering a dangerous manhunt where they must capture or eliminate the most notorious and elusive targets. Again, wait for it. It's catching up. In the polluted swamps of Hutt, a tough young gunfighter teams with an aging bounty hunter to secure an invitation to this bloody struggle for fortune and glory. Very cool. So that's fun. This will be the first time we have seen Hutt. It is the starting world for the Imperial Agent and the Bounty Hunter. And so, of course, today we are doing the Bounty Hunter. It's what we will be doing for the foreseeable future, and I am very excited. It's a very fun story. Really, really cool. And I am okay with that. So, of course, we will stop and listen to all dialogue and conversations and all that stuff because, again, you guys haven't seen Hutt before. When we're here the second time with the agent, we will blow through it much quicker. But of course, all side quests, we will be talking to everybody. So this starting episode will take longer, of course, because we are going to explore. We will be talking to everything for this on this planet. So, in case you was wondering. Also, there'll be some characters that you will recognize pretty shortly, and we will get to that when we do. Fear not. Anyway, now the sound balancing should be the same that it's been for every single one, so don't worry about that. Ignore that. This is what it was supposed to show you. Ah, the music got intense. Welcome to Hutt. This place is gross. It's very yellow. Don't let the intense music disturb you. Now, normally I would mute my mic for this stuff, but there's no dialogue in this one. It's just a lot of stuff to look at, so who knows? Maybe my dialogue will make it more exciting, or maybe you'll hate it. I mean, it's hard to tell. Look at our character. She's so cool looking. Okay, so obviously we'll get to that. Look how cool I look. Look at her. She's amazing. You like my white eyes and white hair and face tattoo? We'll get to the whole personality stuff and all that jazz in but a moment. Fear not. I look awesome. Welcome to Hutt. What a dumpster fire of a planet. Alright. Fair enough, though.
Set up. See if you can't get that security network running, Mako.
Sure thing, Braden. We'll be... hey, now.
Hey, indeed. The main attraction is here. Team, this is the girl we're pinning all our hopes on. Best shot I've ever seen in Nerves of Steel. She's great hunt material, all right. What do you say, Hunter? Ready to meet your team?
My team. I like the sound of that.
Get used to the idea. To win the Great Hunt, you'll need support, structure, and intel. Let's do things official-like. This is Mako, little genius I picked up years ago in Nar Shaddaa. She provides intel and tech.
Hope you're as good as the old man says.
And the big bruiser is Jory. He handles the heavy lifting and provides security for our base of operations.
Greetings, I am at your disposal. Feel free to make us all incredibly wealthy and famous.
Are you and this little girl an item, Jory?
Not sure what you mean by item.
All right, enough introductions. Down to business. We're here because the Great Hunt has been called. Little Mako is the most rabid fan of hunter history this side of Geonosis, and even she doesn't know exactly what the Great Hunt entails.
I do know the names of every great hunt winner, though. Bloodworthy, the Defenestrator, Jewel and Nightbringer.
Every bounty hunter who's won a great hunt went on to massive glory and riches, which is why we're here.
What's our first move?
Here's what I know so far. The Great Hunt has two groups, the Mandalorian Elite and freelance bounty hunters sponsored by influential crime lords. There's no time to make you a Mandalorian. That means you need a sponsor.
Nimro the Hutt runs this stinking little town. I've got just enough pull with that gangster to get you an introduction. Mako, scan for every bounty in the area. I want the nastiest, most brutal, untouchable scum you can find.
I'm on it, Braden. One nasty character coming up.
We need to get you situated as a big-time hunter, at least as far as the locals know. Then we contact Nimro. Mako will plant rumors about your off-world exploits. But you have to take down someone impressive and local to sell the reputation.
You find a target, I'll take it down hard.
How's that scan coming, Mako?
Found something. Check this out. Vex, Corellian. Champion quick-draw artist, wanted for robbing 15 Imperial military pay stations.
Of all places to get credits, why would the Sane rob a Imperial pay station?
This Vex is either a madman or a glory hound, and he's obviously dangerous.
It says here Vex has a safe house in the bad part of town, right in the heart of the madness. That'll be fun.
Nimro the Hutt's enemy took over part of this town. It's dangerous poking around in there, but it's your best shot. Raid Vex's safe house and look for something that might help us track him down, but be ready for anything.
Excuse me, but I have a safe house to shoot up.
Be safe out there.
And we're back. Just like that. It's been so long since I played this game. I literally haven't even opened this game since we finished our class story. True story. There we go. That's looking a little more normal. Anyway, we got some relocating to do. There we go. Slide that up there. Slide that over there. Experience a new players. Social chill guild. Primarily focuses on casual conquest. PvE guild. Some dueling RP. Sure. Let's see if I can join this guild. That'll give us some free experience early. I like that sapphire. It's very, it's very phonetic. All right, I just tilt down here. I'm like looking at the middle of her back, just like I can't see anything. I like to go from like a little higher than it normally sets you. Makes it easier to navigate, as it were. It's been so long since I played. I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing, even though we've played this before. I don't get why it's so confusing. Anyway, so we have some stuff to talk about really quick. Let me just grab this first. Carrying urgent message sent by Nemro, powerful ruler of Jaguna.
I'll listen, for now.
I am mighty Nemro, ruler of Jaguna. Citizens, hear me. My city is under siege by the craven Farthra and his followers. These criminals wage illegal war against me in the streets. Eradicate all Farthra people who dare set foot in Jaguna. Cripple this coward's army, and you will know the honor and rewards of serving the great and powerful Nemro the Hutt.
I suppose I can do that.
Relieved, yeah, sell him for scrap. Who cares? He's a droid. He has no feelings. Anyway, so, talking about our character here, first of all, doesn't she look amazing? She looks so cool. Looks so very cool. So, the hair color is a color that you can get from the cartel market. Now, I have access to it because, like, years and years ago, I bought a hair pack and some stuff for the humans. Obviously, we went with a regular human. The white eyes is another one that I bought, like, way later on the cartel market years and years ago, and that is the style. Now, as far as her, oops, I made her about face on accident. Hey, that's a cool looking shot. Although, let's be honest, my frame rate was better on this side. Anyway, so as far as personality is concerned, obviously the name we went for is Reyna Darkheart. Now, Reyna is a name from that fantasy story book that I mention occasionally that I use for names. My sister and I are writing it. Reyna is a name of a character from that book. Darkheart is just a name I made up. So Reyna's last name is not Darkheart, but it fit more, I think. Anyway, now as far as personality, I picture her very much like a Mandalorian, where she loves to fight. She's always wants to fight, shed blood. She likes fighting. She likes killing people. She likes violence. That's how she rolls. Now, she isn't without honor. That she's not. I picture her like she's not like the most honorable person ever, but she's not like gonna like shoot a little kid or anything. You know what I mean? She's not overtly cruel. She's not like Sith Lord cruel just for no reason. I feel like that is sort of how personality goes. Picture her as kind of a Mandalorian if you guys know anything about that, about the Star Wars universe, and that means anything to you. Anyway, as far as personality is concerned, that's basically it. I picture her, a big motivator for her, of course, is money. But for her, like, the fighting is more important than money, so sometimes she might fight people even though there's better money in it to do something else, just because she likes fighting. But a big motivator for her is credits. She wants to make money. And so she'll do a lot of things that she otherwise, I'm completely losing my train of thought. Anyway, so otherwise that she likes fighting and she likes money, so she might do things that otherwise she wouldn't want to if credits are involved. So that's basically kind of sort of how the personality is more or less going to turn out. We'll have to see how it really goes, of course. Anyway, so we have lots of letters to look in. Now, this is actually another one that we can use, which actually won't even look that bad on our character. We could grab him if I wanted a companion sooner, but that doesn't seem like that big a deal. We're going to grab both of these. Let's see, you're going to grab that as well. It's funny that I'm like, I'll join, and he like, nothing. He's like, no, you won't, scrub. I was like, hey, fine. Forget your stupid guild anyway. Alright, that can stay in there. We don't need to pick that up, or that. Actually, speaking of the helmet, so there are several, like, HK blah 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 helmets in the game. If you wear these, they actually give you a droid voice, so you sound like you talk like a droid. So it's pretty cool. if you occasionally ever want to pick one up and use it, it's pretty sweet. Now these are actually really cool because this is perfect for our class. These are the Nico Okar blasters. They are a matching set of blasters that are huge and they look really, really cool. The problem is you have to keep up with your it's more work because you have to keep up with your, like, what are they called? Enhancements, the mods. You have to constantly be battling to equip them, and so I often don't use a lot of those just because they're often more work, and it's easier just to pick up whatever they give you. But the fact is, they do look really cool. So for now, we might use them, and heck, I might even keep up on the mods because for once, if nothing else, just to show you what it's like. But anyway, for once, it would be nice for you guys to see that and see what that looks like. So first, let's turn off Dark Side Corruption. Them showing it, I don't need to see that. In case you're wondering, the Dark Side Corruption makes you look like it's like it gives you like the crackling of the eyes and like all that stuff. That is what the Dark Side Corruption stuff is. So it makes your skin less pure, and I don't know. It makes you look like crap. Okay, essentially. Anyway. So, these are both sellable. Ooh, I got an achievement. Artwork Enthusiast. Unlocks Stronghold decorations in the Civic category. Yay. Alright. And this is actually just default better, so we can wear that. We can unify the colors just so it matches. But I like the white theme because my skin is all fair, and my hair is all white, and my eyes are really white, and my skin's all fair and pretty. And then, so I look great, man. I look so pretty. Alright, pick up all those, and then let's go ahead and close this. We have a couple of things to pull from my collection. Mostly, we gotta pull our little lizard, man. Alright, pull the lizard, and is there anything else that we need to pull? I don't think so. Okay. There was that. There is something else we need to pull, but I don't have the credits to set it as my outfit yet, so it doesn't matter. Okay, abilities. I need to go to pets. I want to pull our lizard over here. There's that, and then we're gonna go into here. Nope, here. There we go. Let's see. Let's go ahead and move over quick travel. Well, we don't need that so much. There's a lot of random stuff that I pick up because I've been buying a lot of stuff in the background. So let's see. I think that's all we need for now. For now, anyway. Okay, so the Bounty Hunter, how they work is as they activate abilities, this is their heat. Their heat builds as you activate abilities. And so basically, this ability is vent heat, so you can drop 50 heat over 3 seconds. So it builds up to like a red, and then you get rid of it. So it's unlike some classes. So that's basically how this one works. Now, like I said, not every class is built the same. So, you know. And besides, at this point we're all like old pros, you know what I mean? Because like this is our 5th class story now, so none of this is brand new for us. It will be a little weird for me because it's been a long time since I have played this game, so I'm gonna be a little rusty at first. You know, that should not be surprising at this point. The other cool, interesting little factoid is that this will be our first. This will be our first blaster character. So in that way, this should be fun because, of course, you guys haven't seen blaster characters yet on the channel. So that's cool. Now, obviously, we're killing these guys because it's a bonus objective, which will be, like I said, free experience, and be free experience and free money, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. So we're just killing some of these little peasants. There's 5. What a jerk. He's like, aha, grab you, now that I see you are shooting at him. I hate players like that. They just run around and assassinate everything just so they can, like, take everyone's stuff. I hate that. Stupid. Better go find someone to kill before he kills everyone who's breathing. Ha! I got him first. Screw you. Butthead. Oh, wow. They finally accepted it. Holy crap. Wild Angels leveled up. Hey, I leveled them up to 16. There you go. My membership was all it took. Okay. We have one pending. Oh, first let's go ahead and be friendly to the guild. Ah, crap. Bro, I was looking at other tabs. Go away. He was patrolling. It's fine. I gotta find somewhere to momentarily hide. Welcome to the Angel family. That's such a cool name, though. Wild Angels. That's awesome. And we'll be friendly as always because, you know, it's the nice thing to do. All right, we already have the Illustrious. We already have that all up already. We need to activate this so we can carry the Lizard. Perfect. We had this pending. Almost to level 3 already. It would have been level 3 if I had activated my little boost like a professional, but I didn't. Make sure that's actually unified. There we go. Actually, we could just activate this. Okay. Now we can go ahead and search for information on Vex. Because, yeah, I think that is in right over here. Right here. Aha! You! Just one-shotting him. Okay. Pick up that guy's stuff. Actually, those pants are probably better. They are. I'm just used to, like, throwing it all away, like, immediately. Hey. Alright, return to Brayden. Already level 3. So, the blasters I'm using. So, take a look at these blasters. Look how cool they are. They're huge, and they're awesome looking. So, they're a matching pair. They're really, really fun. Like I said, though, you got to keep up on putting your enhancements and your barrel and all that stuff. And so, if you keep up on it, though, they can be really good. And you can build a weapon higher than what you can find a lot of the time. If you manage it really, really closely, you can use your weapons. Your weapon will be better than what you find. But if you let it get away from you, then you know, like I said, it gets away from you, and then what you're finding is better. So if you keep up on it, it's worth it. And I think we're gonna try and keep up on mods, and so we can use our matching blasters, and we will also equip those black and purple crystals to the so that way our blaster bolts are actually black and purple, which would be really fun. So that'll be pretty sweet, man.
I'm just saying I want to go on some missions. My blaster aim is pretty good. Anything's better than sitting around with you in our gear. No offense, big guy.
None taken, little one. You are young and still crave adventure.
Hey, look who's back. How'd it go out there, girl? Find anything?
I found out that I enjoy killing gangsters. A lot.
You will have no trouble indulging that passion on this world.
Is that crusty data pad you're holding so tight the only thing you've got? Let me have a look.
You showed that much natural skill. I'm honored to join you on the great hunt.
Pleasure's all mine, big guy.
Well, look who's in a generous mood today.
Hey, Brayden. How was Nemro's palace? We getting our hunter in to see this hut?
I've laid the groundwork, but we're not there yet. What have you got?
A data pad from Vex's safe house. Cracked the encryption in record time. Check out that last entry.
Our boy Vex keeps detailed records. There's a receipt here for a shuttle ticket he bought today. We'll have to move fast. Only the boldest make it into the Great Hunt. And Vex is a bold target. He's a champion gunslinger, completely ruthless. What do you say, Hunter? You ready to take down Vex all by yourself?
I'm always ready.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear. If you head out now, you'll catch Vex at the shuttle port before he escapes. Bring back Vex's ID tags as proof that you're the one who got him. Anything else he carries is yours to keep.
Good luck, Hunter. Speed and accuracy be yours. We are all depending on you. Thanks, man. The other like trait I picture, see what I mean? First blaster, already way better. Obviously, we're not going to use it yet, because like I said, we are now committed to using these. But as soon as we can find mods, as soon as we are able to find mods, we will use them. Anyway, so, yeah, anyway. And so I got distracted. So I picture her being friendly. She's not mean to people. Like, I mean, mostly like her friends. She doesn't give a crap about anybody else. She's like, if they're allies or friends of hers, then she'll be nice. She kind of has that. She has very, very cocky. That's a big thing with her. She thinks she is the shizzle. Like, nothing can stop her. She ain't scared of crap. She'll just walk into it. She thinks she's immortal. Like, she's very, very cocky. So, you know, and not humble. That's the other thing about her that you should know.
Excuse me, stranger. I don't mean to be overly familiar, but I think you're just the kind of person who can help me. My coward of a husband has taken my son, and I need someone with the wit and muscle to bring him back.
Why would your husband take your son?
Because he's both a coward and a fool. My son is gifted. Do you understand me? Gifted in the Force. He has the ability to train on Korriban and become Sith. My husband trained on Korriban. He had his chance at glory, but failed. And now he runs errands for a slimy Hutt. I will not have my son do the same. Please, you must help me.
What's in it for me?
I'm not wealthy, but I'd give everything I have for my son.
Now you're speaking my language.
Good. I knew I'd find somebody sensible eventually. He took my son to the shuttle port. A comm officer there who owed me a favor contacted me when they showed up. Be careful. My husband may not be willing to walk away peacefully.
There you go. Like I said, she's not like overly cruel, not like over the top levels of cruel, but she's like, you know, she's very standoffish, not friendly to rando people a lot of the time. She's like, she do most anything for money. She's very, very greedy. Very, very money-focused, which you should be no surprise. She's very money-focused. But there's also an honorable side to her that, you know, maybe it's underneath. She has to grow as a person in order to get it out. But it'll happen.
Hey, little girl. Aren't you just the cutest thing to ever pick up a blaster?
Still going to think it's cute when I put a hole through that big head of yours?
A real hard case, huh? All right, then. My partner Zinni and I train and supply bounty hunters. Got a little area to test out new gear, the whole bit. You want to really impress Brayden? Go let Zinni show you what she knows.
Sorry. I was chewing on a Junior Mint. Anyway, that's another one of the cases I'm really happy I can mute my mic. I'm like, this is so handy. I can drink water and I can eat my Junior Mints like an old lady. It's great. Anyway, so yeah, that was very in character. I like that one, where he's like, I think, no, don't quote me, but I think, isn't it a misogynist when you're like, you like talk down to, like, I don't know if, is it just to women, or is like, I think it might just be women, but isn't it a misogynist when you talk down to women like you think they're less than you? Now that, I don't know if that's true, but like, I think it's called being a misogynist. And if that is what I think it is, what a misogynist. Because like, he's just like, aren't you just the cutest thing to pick up a blaster? I was just like, you think it's gonna be cute when I shoot you in the knee and leave you to die? Punk. Just like, watch who you're talking to. Heyo. Alright, lots of new toys to play with. Everything new. This is a passive. Ranged weapon attacks have 25% chance to deal additional damage over 6 seconds. The effect cannot occur more than once per second. So, of course, it's a passive. Now, that's actually interesting. The combustible gas cylinder didn't used to be a passive. Once upon a time, it was an activatable ability that you would hold and sustain, and it would, like, you could do more damage while it was on or whatever. Like, it used to be like a sustained ability. And then I mean, sorta comparatively recently, they changed it so that now it's just a passive boost, which makes more sense anyway. Anyway, so then we get Missile Blast, which is just exactly what you would assume. It's a big old missile. Then you get Missile Salvo, which is a passive that increases the damage done by Missile Blast. So, you know.
Good hunting out there.
Lots of good toys. Now, Power Shot. Wait, why is Missile Blast on 3 suddenly? Stop that. Okay, for now, let's do it like that. We'll see if I keep it that way. It might be rearranged. I don't really remember what my blaster characters are set to. It'll take a while to get there. Eventually we will, but, you know, It's hard to remember what all these abilities do, you know? It's been a long time since I played this game. That's part of the problem. It's been a long time since I played this game, and so it's like riding a bike, you know? That eventually you're gonna remember, but at first it's gonna be quite an interesting experience. Because I'm really having a hard time remembering like how to play. I look incredibly rusty on camera, I am sure. Anyway, we also have a combat proficiency, which I forgot to choose. So you can do a like bodyguard, which is a lot of healing abilities, or you could do more damage. You could do tracer missile. I think I usually grab tracer missile. I usually grab arsenal, I think, because the arsenal mercenary specializes in distance attacks, employing long-range weapons to demolish anyone unlucky enough to be in their sights. Devastating missile fire combinations and relentless blaster volleys generate a spectacle of explosive brilliance and perform the bounty hunter into a virtual artillery platform. So I usually grab that one because I like the idea of long range. You can also grab Innovative Ordnance, which is a different, taking advantage of chaos they've created is what the Innovative Ordnance Mercenary is all about. With an arsenal of explosive piercing missiles, the IO Mercs barrages of missiles, grenades, and weapon blasts cause lasting destructive damage to all their enemies. So let's see. Firing a missile that explodes on impact, igniting the target, additional damage. Then, of course, just exact what you would assume, a thermal detonator. Fires several bolts at the target that deal damage and then cause the target to bleed for more damage. Okay. Powerful shot, the target damage replaces rail shot. Oh, okay. Versus what? Tracer missile, heat-seeking missile, several weapons, and then primary shot, priming, and then blazing shot. Yeah, I think we're going to grab arsenal. I'm pretty sure I almost always grab arsenal, and that's the one we're going to go with. I have decided. Alright, let's go. Let's press on. The beginning episodes are a little rough, of course, because, you know, exactly like you would assume, there's a lot to talk about, there's lots to set up, there's a lot going on. So, anyway. So there's a lot going on, and so it takes a long time, there's a lot of busy work in the beginning-ish episodes, so, you know, my apologies, but there's nothing I can do.
You're the one Gianna recruited to rescue her son. She said you were on your way. Look, I'll point out her husband, but that's it. He seems jumpy, and I'm not risking my neck.
Where's the man and the kid?
Hey, Kendrell, somebody wants to talk to you.
Do I know you? What do you want with me?
I'm here to take your son to Korriban, and to kill you if I have to.
My wife is so determined for our son to become Sith that she hires a bully to threaten me. I was once an acolyte at the Academy on Korriban. There's no failure at the Sith Academy. Those who can't cut it die. I got wise and fled before they could kill me, and I'll die before I see my son eaten alive by those Sith dogs. Let me take my son and flee. Tell my wife that you persuaded me, and we took the shuttle to Korriban. She won't know any different.
Your son's going to Korriban, and there's nothing you can do to change that.
Damn it all.
Get back to your mother. Forget what you saw here, okay?
I'll go home now.
That was... Never mind. Not my business.
That was dark, right? So that's if you looked up a list of like the darkest things you can do in this game, that was one of them. I just shot that dude in front of his kid. That's pretty dark. But you know, it's whatever. It's whatever. But hey, it's whatever. That's what I was paid to do, okay? Like, what do you want from me? Now, the other thing I forgot to mention, as far as, like, pro-Empire or pro-Republic, my character doesn't really care. I picture her leaning towards the Empire because I feel like that they would be more tolerant of bounty hunters and more willing to work with them than the Republic would. And so I picture her being more pro-Empire, in case you're wondering. If it comes up, that's the reason. If I go with that, that's why. In case you was wondering. What's funny is that when you usually go in this room, I accidentally aggro, like, both these groups. And so it's always an experience, because then you're fighting like a lot of people, and then obviously we're low level and I don't have a lot of abilities to choose from, and so it's like a scramble to not die. Now obviously we will be getting the bonus objective because it's very easy to get, obviously. There's no reason not to get it. What's cool is I think the missile blast damages people around it, because when I shoot into the group, it looks like the other guy gets damaged, which is awesome. Very, very convenient. You know, it's after a certain point, it's gonna get pretty repetitive because I'll be hitting those 3 abilities. Luckily, eventually, obviously, we'll have a lot of abilities to choose from, and then it won't be as quite as repetitive. But you know, the very beginning stuff, it's a little brutal because there's lots of repetition. Oh yeah, that missile blast absolutely damages people in a group, because I saw that that time I saw the other guys take damage. For sure. Huh, didn't even make it to me, Scrub Lord. Alright. You, Mr. Vex, you're going down, bro.
What's this? A lawman of sorts? Never thought I'd see the day dashing Vex would get cornered by a brute enforcer.
I'm not sure dashing is the word you're looking for.
Ha! But I know something you don't. Vex is not your ordinary run-of-the-mill thug. Oh, no. Vex is the galaxy's greatest quick-draw artist. Vex can shoot your ears off so fast, you won't even hear yourself scream.
Show me.
Ah! Cheater!
Cheater! I just beat you! It's not my fault you're bad. It's not my fault you're bad. I like how he talks to himself in the third person, though. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. This is like, dashing is not the word I would look for. He's just like... Oh, man. It's just like... It's just funny. It's just like, he's like, I'm a champion quick draw artist. I'm just like, wanna bet? Beats him in a duel immediately. Just like, yeah, guess you're not as fast as you think you are, huh? It's too bad your ability to shoot is not as fast as your running mouth, bro. Because I'm pretty sure I just shot it off your face. You know, your mouth, not your gun. But, you know, it completed the insult. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Your father. Your father left me at a very young age. Okay. I have problems. I don't want to talk about it. So we're going to go ahead and pick up those. Obviously, I will do that very last before we leave the planet. I don't know if we'll be able to do this whole planet in this sitting. I lean towards probably not. The biggest reason is because I'm rusty. Is because I'm really rusty. I've been playing a lot of Dragon Age. Pre-vacation I was, and I'm all gaming. I feel like I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing, and that's because I've been on vacation. And so I haven't been gaming or even holding a controller or a mouse or a keyboard or anything else. And so I am very slow on the draw. And so because of that, it would not surprise me if in the slightest if we did not finish it this sitting, just because I don't totally feel like I know what I'm doing. Which is the biggest problem. Now, for simplicity, we could go ahead and untrack the 3 of these, just because this way they're not lighting up my whole freaking thing. And I'll just do those last before we leave. So, you know, 'twill be easiest. Alright. Hello, lady.
Thank you for returning my son to me. I don't know what became of my husband, and I don't much care. Soon Zion will be on the shuttle to Korriban. You did what was needed.
I'm a professional hunter. I always get the job done.
Here's your reward, as promised. Zion may hate me for getting his father killed, but I hear hate and grief make for a fine Sith.
Woo, she is dark. She is a dark lady. Absolutely just brutal. Oh, I actually kind of like those pants more as far as color is concerned. Now, the other thing I was going to mention, so first of all, she's dark. Second of all, you notice my guns no-clip through the vest. Now, the reason why, or like, you know, like my trench coat, the reason why is because this jacket is not meant for a girl. Okay, if you get a guy, or if you get like a bigger body style, because the dude who wears this is much bigger than this. He's like, let's see if we can find someone decent. There we go. He's kind of like this. I'm not sure he's like the biggest body size, but he's bigger for sure, and way bigger than the female body I always choose. Anyway, so because of that, the jacket fits weird, and even though these are his blasters with his jacket, it no clips for the girl. I don't think it no clips for the actual guy. Don't quote me, but I lean towards probably not. It does for me because I'm a lot smaller than he is. So that's the reason it might look a little weird. In case you was wondering.
Hey, old timers, I'm Jory. Brayden. What happened? Is the old man...
He looks pretty dead. Jory, too.
No. The old man's really dead. But he... Oh, damn it! Wait. You had something to do with this.
Watch your mouth, little girl. Remember who you're talking to.
I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. It's just... I've been with Brayden for years. I know you didn't have any reason to hurt him. And I just can't believe he's gone.
Defending my action there, she has a temper, okay? Much like yours truly. It would piss me off if someone like turned it back on me. So that's the reason I did that. But also, this music is so intense. Like, it's so sad. Anyway, so super intense betrayal death music going on. So, you know, that's pretty, that's pretty intense.
There must be some way to find out what happened.
You're right, there is. Jory and I set up surveillance gear all over this room. Whatever happened here should have been recorded. Fire up that monitor. Let's figure out who did this. Blasted. Someone's tampered with the recording. I can still get some of it, though. Here we go.
Move it, you're dead. Now, if you know what's good for you, you're gonna back out nice and slow. Oh, I know precisely what's good for me. Winning the Great Hunt won't merely be good. It will be splendid. When I win, the entire galaxy will know the name Taro Blood. And I'll charge extravagant fees for my services, won't I, Seddon?
The highest in the galaxy. Only the filthy rich will be able to afford you.
Taro Blood. I've heard of you. Nearly got crippled by the other Mandalorians at the Great Hunt 10 years back. Ah, yes, that. An unfortunate bit of history. This time, I plan to win. Of course, that will be simpler if my competition doesn't include rivals beyond my fellow Mandalorians. The Twi'lek Vibroblade Master from Ord Mantell? Gone. The Chiss droid builder fond of explosives? Gone. That just leaves your protege to remove.
Then your mission is a failure. The quarry is not here. Now revealed your hunt has failed.
You misunderstand. The rules forbid killing competitors before the allotted hour. Thus, the promising up-and-comers I mentioned are very much alive. I simply eliminated them as threats. And how does one slow a charging Gundark, Seddon?
Blast his legs out from under him.
Destroy the upstart so-called crew. I'll be outside, innocently unaware. Jory, shoot the kill!
Too late, old man.
That scum. He didn't even have the guts to kill them himself. He had his lackeys do it. Coward. The big mouth running the show claimed he was Taro Blood. He's a big shot even for a Mandalorian. When he started out, Taro Blood was major news. Rumor says everyone united against him when he tried the Great Hunt.
Okay, so 2 reasons why my character will hate Tarot Blood. Reason A is because she doesn't like incredibly low underhanded tactics, and she doesn't like cowards. She thinks cowards are scumbags. There's nothing worse than a coward in her mind. And so Tarot Blood, he left the room and the lackeys did the work for him. She thinks that's weak, so she hates him. That's the first reason. The second reason is that she needed these guys to help get her into the Great Hunt, and so that's the first. But the majorest reason is because she thinks Tarot Blood is a gnat, and she doesn't like that he's a coward, so she wants to swat him. In case you're wondering why there is the motivation, there it is.
This time he's stacking the deck in his favor.
If what he said was true, he's already nicked some other competitors. Tarot Blood barely survived elimination from the Great Hunt last time. He was out on his back for years. Major squash, you know? If Blood's determined to win the Great Hunt, our best bet of catching up to him is getting you in that competition.
I'm here to win the Great Hunt. That hasn't changed.
The thing is, Brayden spent all our credits getting us here. We're stuck on this stupid planet. Nemro the Hutt is the only boss with enough clout to sponsor you for the Great Hunt. We need him more than ever. If nobody knows Brayden is dead, I should be able to get you a meeting with Nemro. This'll take every favor I can call in, and I'll need the tags from your bounty. Should be enough for 2 burials.
That should cover it.
I'll do something nice for them. At least as nice as I can manage on this cesspool of a planet. I did everything I could to build your reputation, but now you'll have to make an even bigger impression. Nemro's enemies are all over town. Take out some leaders before you visit the palace, and you'll score points for the Hutt.
There you go. Plus, she doesn't like him because he's a Mandalorian washout. And she thinks the Mandalorians are awesome. Oh, wait. Switch back! I know it's better, but it looks like garbage. I'm so vain, but come on, look at this. It doesn't look that cool. It kind of looks dorky. It doesn't look like total garbage, okay? I mean, it would help out. Oh, see, that is unified. Yeah, look how horrible that outfit looks. Anyway, we're going to be vain a little longer. And we're going to stick with the trench coat for now. Now, I know what we're going to wear. It's just a matter of getting the credits to be able to afford the outfit. And it is one that's in my collection already. So we have that going for us. I just don't know how much it's going to take to equip the outfit. And I don't necessarily want to... Well, I'm torn. I don't know. We could go ahead and try to equip it just so we know what we're aiming for. Armor.
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. So I have 2 Mandalorian sets of armor. Set A is the Mandalore the Preserver's armor. If you guys remember back on our playthrough on Knights of the Old Republic 2, this was Mandalore the Preserver's armor, and it is fantastic. Very, very cool. And then my armor set B I have is Cassus Fett's armor. I actually am not positive who Cassus Fett is. I'm assuming it must be this universe, or this timeline. Or not timeline. That's I don't know. My words are getting all confused. But anyway, it's hard to remember who's who. I don't know who Cassus is, but obviously I know who the Fetts are. So Boba Fett, Jango Fett. The Fetts are a line of Mandalorians, and so obviously it's somewhere along that line. So that's cool. I don't know who Cassus Fett specifically is, but this armor set is really cool. So we're gonna go with this. This is the one we are gonna wear for our bounty hunter because it looks dope. And we will dye it some color. I don't know which one, but we'll dye it a color, and it'll look sweet. Oh, 350! What luck! They're so nice to me. Yes, equip it. Yes. Now I want to hide helmet. Nice. Oh, we look so good though. Look at our armor. Wearing a golden plated armor. It looks so good. We will be dyeing it a different color. I don't know which color. Obviously, an old favorite is the red and black. Dye is the red and black option, which might exactly be what we go with. But, we'll have to see. Now, this is why I don't usually redeem it too early, because then your inventory is all full. Anyway, our armor looks great, and now no more no clipping. So that's, that is top notch for sure, my dude. So now let's go ahead and go find some trouble. We need to kill some captains. They are loitering about here, I think. Yes. Let's see. I guess we can go ahead and just get these guys so that we don't get shot by them on the way past. Otherwise, we would. Aha! You! There we go. Alright, now we can go speak to Nemro the Hutt. And now, any armor we get, if it's better, we can just equip it. Because obviously, we have better armor. And then now, all we will have to do now is save for dye. At some point, we will be able to dye this armor. I'm not, like, horribly against this, because it's like a golden armor, and that's like the classic Mandalorian. That's like one of the classic Mandalorian colors, so I'm not against the color as it is, so I'm not in a crazy big hurry, because I do like how it looks, you know, vanilla, so to speak. But I also would love to dye it like a red and black would be really, really cool, and so we will have to see just about, we'll just have to save. We'll just have to save, and then eventually we'll have enough credits, and we'll be able to equip that, which will be fantastic. So, but of course, for now, this will be good, and it looks really good on our character anyway. We look awesome, so we have that going for us. Now, we could equip the helmet, but I like seeing my pretty face, especially once you put so much work into how you look. Like, it looks so good that you don't really want to, like, you know, unequip it. You'd be like, nah, I don't want to look great. I don't want to look good. It's no big deal. I'll just look ugly. It's fine. You know, said no one ever. You put in the work, obviously, you're going to want to see how you look. I feel like most people are like that. Oh man, I like Nemro's style. No, I'm kidding. You're like, all right, shut up. I'm gonna unmute my mic because I'm gonna have to read all this dialogue anyway. Like, you know, 90% of everything said in this room, I'm gonna have to read. So, what does it matter now? In all seriousness, though, I do like the Hutt style.
Little woman come to beg for mighty Nemro's attention.
Be polite, Karnas. This bounty hunter has been sweeping the filth from my town's lovely streets. Excuse him, he lacks manners. You stand in the court of Nemro. All you see in Jaguna is under my authority. Welcome. Like I said, be nice, because they're very powerful and they could easily kill you.
Now that we've got pleasantries out of the way, let's talk business.
Ha! Straight to the point, is it? Then I will do you the same favor. You want sponsorship into the Great Hunt? I can provide that, but why should I? Mako says you are a famous bounty hunter that hardens men run and hide just hearing your name. But Mako says a lot of things.
Mako may have exaggerated the odd detail.
An honest bounty hunter. What next, a funny Jedi? That would be a surprise. You want to prove that you are this fearsome manhunter? I will give you that chance. I have targets here on wonderful Hutta that need eliminating. No problem for one with your reported skills. The first head you will bring me is that of an Evokai, one of the useless sniveling natives. You don't have a soft spot for primitive tribesmen, do you?
If there's money in it, I'll take any target.
A true mercenary. You'll do well with Nemro. Oh, crap! I skipped one. Sorry. My bad, everybody. Maybe hitting escape was too aggressive, but pff, whatever. We'll just hop into this dialogue again. As a bonus, we're going to see the lovely dancers again. I mean, moving on. Thank you. Skip, skip, skip. Alright, mostly true. All found this one. You can prove that you are. It is right after you'll do well. Let's see. Spell spot for credits. There we go. The Evokai sold us this world for trinkets. Now they take up arms against their rightful masters. It's disgusting. One Evokai dares call himself Huttsbane. He raids my holdings and hides in a swamp village. Place his head on my floor.
Head on floor. Got it.
Kill Huttsbane's followers too, but leave their heads in the village. Go now.
Careful, little bounty hunter. Huttsbane once blasted into other palace, killed pile of captains, murdered a mighty Hutt.
He wasn't that mighty if he got killed by an Evokai, you know what I mean? They're like, wow, that's kind of racist. They're like, hey, sorry, it's not my fault. The Evokai are some ugly-looking little people, and it's hard to believe, though. I mean, once you guys see what he looks like, maybe I am just, whatever, a hardcore racist, but I think the Evokai look weird, so, you know, whatever, fight me. Speaking of Evokai, you'll get your chance to agree with me.
Yes! Oh, yes! Oh, saved, of course! Nemro the Bounteous takes me from the swamp, yes? He gives me a new name, new job, he makes me Morsel the Administrator. Nemro orders me to keep work camp enforcers in line, but they hired to bully Evokai. They laugh at me.
Just tell me who you need dead and how much it's worth to you.
Enforcers hard to hire, harder to keep, so they think they can do as they please. But we can't kill them. Go to work camp, wave your gun in Chief Enforcer's face, make him see more so no one to laugh at. And I have stack of credits for you.
There you go, see? What a funny looking little dude. Don't tell me it's not true. Anyway, but really what it boils down to is this character, she is the utmost professional. She is the true mercenary through and through. Doesn't care pretty much what she does, just so long as she's getting paid for it. She's like, hey, if you pay me, I'll kill anyone you want. I'll fight anyone you want. I'll kill anyone you want. You pay me to do it, and I'm there. Anyway, I think we leveled up. We should grab our new abilities on the way past. I was going to fly over, but I don't want to miss our chance to grab some new abilities. Anyway, she's the true mercenary through and through, and she's very loyal to whoever is paying her. That's the other important little factoid, is she will side with a lot of people so long as she's being paid to work for them. She is the true mercenary. She sticks by her word. That's what makes her a good businesswoman. And so there you go.
Use my tricks.
So we got explosive dart, which is a good little ability. And we have rail shot. Now rail shot I do know. Rail shot is basically when they are incapacitated or they're suffering from damage, then I can hit them with this. Rail shot's very powerful, but it has limited use, of course, because you can only hit it certain times. Explosive dart, it blows up and it damages enemies in a radius. You can only target one person at a time with it, but the damage is fairly light. It's not like the crazy damage, but it's nice getting some more just damage output in general. More DPS is totally fine, so you know I'm okay with that. It's also nice because if it's a weak enemy or whatever, then the damage also makes them panic, and so they're trying to find wherever the dart is, and obviously they don't, and they blow up. So anyway, so it does give you some options. So they're pretty cool. So I do think this is how my abilities go. This does look right, according to my memory. Anyway, so the reason that I am obviously going to help the little Evo guy dude is because he works for Nemro, and I work for Nemro. So therefore, I am loyal to Nemro because I'm being paid to be loyal. So in case you're wondering, well, there you go.
I hear you're giving Morsel a hard time, that you don't respect Nemro's authority.
What? Who you... Oh, man. Hey, look, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. You know, boys, we're just having some fun. You know, we didn't think... You're not gonna kill me, are you?
If I have to come back out here, it will be the last time.
You are not gonna have to come back at her again, boss. I guarantee it. We won't give Morsel a hard time anymore. Won't even laugh at his name. Swear.
That's what I thought you said. Alright, so we got some rando crap. And experience, which is what's important. So obviously we're not wearing a helmet otherwise, so you know, put that, and this is a random stim, but I need to be level 10, so we could just sell it, because stims aren't that good. They're not like anything to write home about, you know what I mean? Alright, so there's another mission in here.
Hi, stranger. That's Evokai native speak for hello. Don't get a lot of visitors here who aren't backward savages. You come to the work camp looking for laborers?
I have other business. Just stopped here out of curiosity.
Well, good to meet you then. Nice talking with someone who doesn't live in the mud for a change. My name's Varsunta, by the way. I deal salvage to the Evokai. Smelly work, but profitable. Most Evokai are decent, though not too bright. Like my little helper here. Say hello, Imat.
Welcome to Varsunta's many treasures. Do you know the Black Death who slaughters my people?
Imat, I keep telling you, not every off-worlder knows the Black Death. Oh, ignore him, stranger. This isn't your problem.
This Black Death, is it a man or a beast?
A man. Man, that's not his real name. Evokai call him that because he wears black when he hunts them.
The Black Death kills my people for sport. Butchers women and children.
He started out hunting hostile Evokai in the swamps, but now he's killing ones from the work camp. Having the time of his life. Keeps their ears and teeth as trophies. If this slaughter keeps up, I might have to get a real job. You know, I'll bet someone like you could convince this guy to quit. I'd sure make it worth your while.
I'll put him out of business.
Fantastic! You just might save my business. You're looking for a vehicle out in the swamps surrounded by security droids. This Black Death guy doesn't like visitors. You'll probably want to do something about his droids before you try talking to him. Good luck.
Deal. And I feel like she's like, aha, smell an opportunity. She's like, aha, is he a man or a beast? It's like, oh, he's a man. I was just like, aha, you want him dead? You gonna pay me to do it?
You require medical attention.
Like, I mean, I could. I was like, all right, that's not what we're talking. There you go, man. That is the type of practices that makes her successful. She can smell opportunity from a mile away. Now, the question is there is some missions over here. It kind of depends on, because sometimes it's not always there. It depends upon level, and often you're too high level, so it's like, you don't need it. I'd be like, well, but it's experience. Why wouldn't I need it? So we'll have to see. We're gonna run this way because I remembered there's a back way to get to it. So I'm leaning towards it not being there, but I don't know for sure. So we're gonna poke our way up there and see if it's there. And oh, it is. I think it is there. As you can see on the mini map over here, you can see that little mission. Huh? It's free. It's like practically free experience. It's an incredibly easy mission. Very, very easy. And hidden in this little corner. It's like really hard to see, and a lot of times it gets skipped, but it's also, and because of that, it doesn't get hit a lot. But it's like free experience.
I'm going to kill them. I'm going to kill them. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my blaster and... Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you were here. Please, I got nothing left to give you. I already paid my protection money. Please.
I'm not here to hurt you. Listen, Donald. She doesn't look like one of Father's thugs. Maybe she can help us. Slow down. I'm not volunteering for anything.
A couple of months ago, my brother and his family started a farm on the other end of the swamps, near Fathra's palace. But when he couldn't afford to pay that slimy Hutt his protection money, Fathra sent his goons to kill him and his family.
That's why you never trust a Hutt.
Trust? This wasn't about trust, it was about extortion. But that ain't the worst of it. Now Fathra's goons have set up on my brother's old farm. Never even bothered to give my brother a proper burying. Just left his body for the birds to pick apart.
Please, stranger. We're not fighters, but somebody has to stand up to Fathra's thugs. Will you help us? Let's get more specific about my pay.
Listen, I don't have anything to give. But my brother stashed a case with valuables in his house in case of hard times. There's a trick to getting it open, so bring it back to me as proof you got revenge on Fathra's thugs, and I'll open it for you.
It's a done deal.
Thank you. It won't bring back my brother, but maybe it'll show those goons that the people of Hutt aren't as powerless as they think. My brother's farm is near Fathra's palace. He kept his stash hidden in the rafters. Bring it to me and I'll open it for you. The contents are yours.
Perfect. There you go. Alright, let me just look at the map here. I was about to say, if memory serves, it's like wisest to run up and hit this mission and then turn around to your other ones. Because you have to, because once you grab the case, you have to turn around and come right back. And so it always makes sense to just run up and do it immediately. You save a trip that way. And like I said, it's incredible what comes back to you. Like when you're, just doing stuff and you don't remember. It's incredible what comes back around. Well, there's not a lot of goons looking around. Oh, there we go. There's some. Hello, goons. See what I mean? He panics because he's stuck with a dart that he can't find. Boom. He's like, I'm good! Stands up, gets shot, dies immediately. He's like, it's just a flesh wound. Gah! I was wrong, it wasn't a flesh wound. It's also nice, because if they're weak, they also stop shooting at you because they're freaking out. And it knocks them over. So it's nice for a lot of reasons. So it's mostly good as a stun that deals a little bit of damage. That's really why it's handy dandy. Otherwise, it's not that good. Oh, I keep forgetting to heal. Hi, I leveled up, lols. I need 3 more, unfortunately. Okay, is these plants? No, their plants are garbage. Alright, well, we can retrieve the lockbox. We don't have to get the kills before we can do that. It's the problem with the jump in this game. It's very up and down. Very much a height thing. Which isn't incredibly helpful, because often you're trying to jump forward. And so then if you jump and then hold forward, you get like almost no distance. And so you have to like plan wisely. You have to sort of like move forward and then jump slightly, but it's also easy to jump off of things when you do that. So it's like really hard to figure out how to get it sorted. There you go. In case you're wondering what railgun looked like, now you know. Let me just heal up a little bit. Okay. Now we're all healed up. Now we can run on back. Boop. Let me just top off my little. There we go. Beautiful. I don't know what length of episodes we're gonna go to. At least 2 hours. I'm thinking probably closer to 2.5. So between 2 and 2.5 hours is probably what these episodes will be like. Because I'm all. It's another one of those whole I'm rusty things, because I have like really hard time remembering, because the last, obviously, for Dragon Age, it was a lot different. I was pushing really hard to get through the whole thing because I knew the game was really long, and I was really worried about the game being like 500,000 parts. And my goal was to finish it before I left for the cruise, and so because of that, time was a factor. But the problem was I was pushing so hard that I always went to like 3 hours, and then I edited. But I think back in the day, but for our Star Wars videos, it was between 2 and 2.5 hours is about what I aimed for, I think. And so that's kind of what we're gonna go with. So we'll just see if that's yay or nay.
Did you do it? Did you get the case? The stash? I hope you had to kill a lot of Fothra's thugs to get this.
You seem a bit bloodthirsty.
Those thugs murdered my brother.
Sorry, wrong thing.
Did you do it?
And I enjoyed every minute of it.
Good. It'll just take a little twist here to open. 1 second. There. The contents are yours. Now please don't bother us again.
It's not very polite. It's just like, now get out of my face. I'm just like, alright, first of all, rude. Rude. Okay. Now we can push southwards towards our other missions. And as a bonus, I think we'll be able to discover some new, for some free experience. As a bonus. Oops. Sorry. I was looking somewhere else. Hey, stop it. Are they dead? Oh, they're dead. Sorry. Alright, I'm hitting buttons without looking, because it's like always quicker to just be able to hit buttons on your keyboard without looking at them. Because if you're like looking down every minute, like it's a lot of time. It's a lot of time wasted. It's like, it lowers the APM, so to speak. Because then you're like looking for the M. You're like, how do I open the map? Looking for the M key. There he is, Trophy Hunter. This is what we're after. All right, we have some droids to explode for some free points. It's funny that the droid panics too. He's like, ah, I'm a droid, but I'm still scared somehow. I mean, I'm not saying the droid wouldn't care. He might try and find it, but the animation says, I'm freaking out, I am going to explode. Over, like, I feel like a droid would just, like, try to calmly find where it was. You know what I mean? Because, like, they shouldn't be panicking. Panicking is what happens when you feel fear. Droids don't feel fear. But hey, what do I know? Dead. Alright, there's our free little bonus objective.
Stop this nonsense at once. What do you think you're doing, blasting my droids? I'm a senior administrator of Zerka Corporation.
You could be the Queen of Naboo for all I care.
Your parents obviously didn't teach you to respect your betters, little girl. I demand to know why you're disturbing my hunting trip.
OMG. Again, assuming I know the word, if misogynist is the right word, what a misogynist! If one more person calls me little girl, they're gonna get kneecapped. True story.
If you don't quit killing the natives, you'll answer to me.
You insignificant scum. Do you know how important I am? I dine with Imperial moths. We both know Evo-Kai are no better than act dogs, so stop pretending this is about them. Look, I understand how things work here on Hutt. I'll pay you handsomely to leave me in peace.
Okay, so a few things. The reason that she's going after this dude is A, she was paid to do so, and like I said, she has the whole honor system with people that the people she's working for. So she doesn't like double cross people unless it's like for a really good cause. The other reason is she hates how he talks down to her. She hates being talked down to, just like me in real life. Talk down to me, I start swinging in real life, and talk down to her, I don't feel like it's any different. So he talks down to her, he's going down.
You're not buying your way out of this.
Oh, for the love of... What do you want from me? Stop wasting my time and name it.
I want you dead, you sick filth.
How dare you?
Chewing that, idiot. Mr. Do you know who I am? I dine with Imperial Moths. And yet you get shot and die, just like everybody else who crosses me. Man, these guys respawn quick. It's just like, and it's not like she's this crazy humanitarian about the Evokai. I mean, she doesn't really care. She doesn't really care about them, like, you know, too much. She's being paid to care, and that she does care about. Okay, so let's go ahead and run down and confront Huttsbane first, because you can always teleport back, and it's much faster, so makes more sense. All right. So we're gonna have to fight our way in, though, which of course is no problem for me. Oh, look, there's a bonus objective. Well, don't mind if I do. I'm always happy to kill people for experience and money. Might as well work our way towards the lore object, though. Lore object! Alright, who wants to die? Oh, please, aggro them all, I don't even care. What's funny is they were aggroed to me and that dude shot him and blew him up, so I got the experience for it. So it's like, yeah, chew on that, Mr. Kill Stealer. Quick, shoot them for experience, shoot these guys. There we go, now they all have to fight me. There, now you morons can't steal my kills. Ha! Chew on that. I aggroed 2 different groups just so they couldn't steal my kills. Morons. I hate players like that, dude. So much.
Nemro found someone with no morals to destroy my village. Are you proud of yourself? Filthy murderer! Will you butcher all the women and children as well?
Okay, take a look, guys. Behold Huttsbane. Doesn't he look mighty? Now, see, there is parts about him that are cool. Like, the whole, like, half-sash thing is cool. And, like, I mean, the eye patch is pretty cool. If he wasn't an Evokai, I just can't take him seriously. It just looks ridiculous.
I'll kill anyone I have to in order to finish this job.
You don't need to kill anyone else. The Hutts would slaughter us like criminals, when it is they who have taken what is not theirs.
Yes. This planet was home for Evokai long before the Hutts came.
You were a warrior. You must understand why we fight for our birthright.
Don't bore me with your politics.
You waste your breath, Spirit Leader. This is just more outsider scum.
This particular scum's going to enjoy killing you.
Come and fall under my blades.
Just hit him in the face. Just like punk.
Rally to Huttsbane.
That was great. Yeah, she's like, the reason why I'm gonna kill you now is because I don't like how you talk to me. You should learn this is a running theme with me. Oh, looks like your glorious Huttsbane's dead. And they are too. Well, there you go. I know, it's incredible, isn't it? Just like, punk, I don't like how you talk to me. Now you're gonna die for it.
Hey girl, it's Mako. Got some information for you.
Did you find out more about the Great Hunt, or Brayden's killer?
That and more. I've been a busy girl. The man who killed Brayden really was Taro Blood, a big shot from Alderaan. After he washed out of the last Great Hunt, Taro spent years building up support with the Mandalorians. The Great Hunt is a Mandalorian tradition. Entry rules are different for their people. Since Taro's a Mandalorian, he competes with them to enter. Now, he's buying off the other Mandalorians so they don't gang up on him again.
I'll avenge Brayden, no matter who I have to go through.
That's what I like to hear. For now, concentrate on impressing Nimro. His sponsorship is your only chance of...
Alright, sorry, that's my bad. I'm not saying that she wouldn't be like, you know, she doesn't give a crap about Brayden. I don't feel like that her goal is not really avenging Brayden. She doesn't like Taro Blood. It's not so much about Brayden. She worked with them, but she doesn't really grieve their loss. She barely even knew him. So like she's like, you know, it sucks, you know, that it was nice because it would have been easier to get into the Great Hunt with them. But anyway, so it's not so much, we're not working the let's avenge Brayden angle, because that's not really in character. So that's my bad. We'll go ahead and skip back to where we were though. As soon as okay. Anything good? Skip. Okay, there we go.
A coward and a cheat.
That's better.
Dies. That's what I like to hear. For now, concentrate on impressing Nimro. His sponsorship is your only chance of getting close to Taro Blood. Oh, one more thing. While I was out taking care of saying goodbye to Brayden and Jory, I caught someone following me. He was dressed like some off-world tribesman, tall, wore a white bone mask, like a death's head.
I'll keep an eye out for him. He might be trouble.
Gave me the major creeps. Anyway, eyes open. Go show that Hutt who's the best bounty hunter in the galaxy.
Aw, she's talking about me. Anyway, wouldn't it be really funny if Mr. Bone Mask was freaking Zalek? What a fun little quinky-dink that would be. I mean, obviously it's not. Okay, I'm just gonna get that out of the way. Don't get your hopes up. It's not Zalek, okay? Just because Zalek also happens to be Kaleesh, I think is the name of that species. And just because he's also a Kaleesh does not mean every Kaleesh is Zalek. It's just mentally, it's what I think of. Because Zalek is awesome. Anywho, not the point. So he is not Zalek, so don't get your hopes up too high, because it's not him. Still, though, he could cause trouble. Of course, I know who he is, but, you know. I don't like to reveal the hand too soon. I like you guys to have fun, too, because if I just told you, here's the plot, here's what happens, here's the characters, here's who dies, and you're just like, okay, well, mystery's gone now, thanks for that. So anyway, I don't like to tell you anything in advance. Keeps it fun.
One of Imant's little buddies just stopped by. Said he saw you kill the Black Death. Pretty harsh.
We better settle up.
Sure. I got your credits ready.
You punished the Black Death and avenged my people's slaughter. You will be celebrated at our campfires tonight.
Make sure you get my name right in your little folk songs.
We will.
That's enough, Imant. Get back to work scrubbing those broken power converters. Here's your credits, my friend. Safe travels to you.
Remember, it's Reyna Darkheart. That's my name. Reyna Darkheart. Don't forget to spell it right. You know, like I was saying earlier, though, I feel like that she thinks the evil guy are weird. So she's like, make sure you get them right in your little folk songs or whatever you call them. I feel like that's kind of in character there, so it's just like, yeah, whatever. Because the bottom option was, I didn't do this for you, and that is true. She didn't do it for them. She did it because she was paid to, and that's why she did it. And then after she knew who this dude was, she did it because he's a punk and she wants to kill him. So because he talked down to her, so he had to die for that. So anyway, that was the reason she did it. But it's misleading because if you click on that, that's not what she says. She says like, he was scum, I would have killed him for free. Because it's basically it's like if you took offense that he was killing people for sport, which she's a bounty hunter. She's seen some harsh crap, and that doesn't really bother her. So she's like, you know, I've seen people do that all the time. So it's not that so much. She was paid to do it, and then she didn't like him because he talked down to her, so she killed him. So it's misleading though. So that bottom option wouldn't have been in character because I remember what they say, what she says there. So you know, don't be deceived. Anywho, I like Hutt. Like, could you focus, please? Please. Twilight girls are on the screen for 5 seconds, and I can't focus at all. Which, let's be honest, that's not that new. I can't focus anyway. No ability to focus even without the Twi'leks. They just don't help. Oh, Nemro and lovely Twi'lek ladies. It's done. But mostly Nemro, because he's going to pay me. My little bounty hunter returns.
Like dead savage.
He's like, does she? Drops a head on the floor. There you go. Then it's true. You killed the famed Huttsbane. Tell me of your hunt. I walked in and shot him. Left, killed, returned.
You asked for a head. I went and got it.
So simple, was it? One time might be luck. Ah, well that's rude. Your next target will not be so easy to reach, though he shouldn't put up much fight when you find him. How much do you know of what is happening here on Hutt?
Looks like a turf war between you and another Hutt.
The upstart Farthra lays claim to things that are mine. He moves against my factories, sends his scum to make trouble in Jaguna. Some fools think Farthra is becoming a stronger Hutt than Nemro. One is Yalt, my ex-accountant. Yalt now works for Farthra at the factory at the Rust Yards. The accountant must die for his betrayal.
Anything else I should know before I head out?
After the accountant Yalt is dead, take his head to the cantina. Yalt's wife works there. She encourages his disloyalty to me. Give Yalt's head to her. Deal.
I suppose I can do that.
Farthra protects Yalt behind a blast-proof security door, but someone smart like you will find a way in. Go show Yalt what it means to cross Nemro. Deal.
See Judah when you want credits. She pay you for dead savage.
Believe me, I'll see Judah. She is adorable. Also, level 9. Let me just equip my new belt here. We need to sell stuff. We also got our next 2 sets of experience boosts, so we're already getting ahead. And we get to talk to Judah. I'm so excited. She's like, Judah is bae. You guys will meet her. You'll love her too.
Hey, I think I've got something for you.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Working women have to watch out for each other. Here you go. Credits for the head of Huttsbane. Good work there.
Oh, I love her. Such a minor role, and yet so important. Alright, we sell that. Again, a blaster that's better, but like I said, we're committed now, so. Plus, it's nice to have matching blasters. That's not something you get the whole time, so it's nice when it happens. Anyway, very, very cool. Okay, couple of missions to pick up here. Now this, we are not talking to him, okay? I will tell you why. We're gonna grab the mission. I'm not gonna hear him out. I'm gonna spam the space bar like it's a button on a controller because we're not talking to him. The mission is he wants you to take some part, like a droid part or something, to some other little Ugnaught that's over on this taxi that we're about to go to. So it's really easy. It's a very easy mission, very quick. It's free experience, free credits. That's all great. Okay, the reason we're not talking to him is because the sound Ugnaughts makes me want to, like, go play in traffic. Because it is the worst sound I've ever heard in my life. I cannot stand it. I will show you what they sound like for probably 3 seconds. I will be quiet, I will mute my mic, I will spam my spacebar, and I will click through the dialogue to get through it to the end, and then I will see you on the other side when we are both changed people.
Are you trying to get my attention?
There you go. See? There you go. I counted 3 solid seconds. I hope you're scarred for life like I am. It was awful.
Hey there, I'm Getzo. What you in the market for? Glitter Stim, Nova Jack, Corellian Sunburst? I invented all those spices. Ask anybody.
That junk kills. You got a death wish, pal?
You mean a Doom Desire? Sorry, I'm all out of that flavor. Listen, I've been watching people come and go. You're the most exciting person to come through all day. We should be working together. I was buying a spice shipment from Nemro when some laser-brained smuggler outbid me. The smuggler offered up Nemro's favorite snack, a deacon eels.
Get your own eels or find another spice supplier.
No time. I got a lot of impatient customers waiting. Word is, the smuggler keeps the Adigan eels in a water-filled crate while he and Nemro negotiate. I got an electromagnetic pulse bomb that'll boil those eels to a crisp. All I need is someone to plant the bomb.
Sorry, guys. I have to respond to this one. You can't carry more than... What was it? Like 350,000... Anyway. Your whole life. You can't carry more than 350,000 anyway. Alright, sorry. Let's see. I can concentrate now.
How does this device of yours work?
When I transmit a signal, the bomb explodes with electric current, fries everything. With the eels gone, Nemro sells the spice to me instead. What do you say? Want to earn some fast credits?
Fast credits are my favorite kind.
Great. I knew we could do business.
Alright, there we go. He said credits, and I'm all for it. Hey, level 17. This guild is leveling up fast. They are recruiting like madmen. Anyway. Hope. Yeah, that's the thing about being, you know, free to play, preferred sub, all that jazz, is that if you sub, you get to carry unlimited credits, and you gain credits like fast as crap, like so fast. You like, I mean, you could just run through like a set of heroics or a few sets of heroics, and you would break 1,000,000. Like, you can gain credits incredibly quickly. And I think that's a little exaggerated, but it's really fast. You gain credits really quickly. I think, like, back in the day, if memory serves, you can break your first 1,000,000 within, like, a planet or two. You gain it really quick. Now, Preferred is still faster than free-to-play, but it's not nearly as fast. Now, Preferred, they do cap you at 350,000, and I'm too stupid to know what escrow means, and so I don't know what happens when your credits get dropped in escrow. Like, does that mean, like, is it stored for later? Do I have access to that money? Like, I don't know how that works. But anyway, and so as free-to-play, you gain credits the slowest, and you're capped at 250,000. So, you know, there you go.
I never miss my mark.
So we got some new ones. We got Death from Above, which is just an awesome ability. We're going to slide that over to 7 because that's where that belongs. Then we got Determination, which is the purging all your you know, all the bad effects. We can just drop down there, then lock it. Perfect. And then we got to sell stuff though because I got to watch my inventory. Because I am. Yes, like I said, we only have like access to half of our inventory anyway. Alright, so let's see. Heavy armor, medium armor, light armor. I was mostly curious, weapons, if there was a, I think there's just the 4 there. Then we have social items, stims, specialty, medical, cantina, medical. Okay. Mostly I was just curious if we had access to, like the upgrades, like the mods yet, but we don't. So there you go. Ooh. Anyway, okay, so we have a long way to go and a short time to get there. We're eastbound and down. Let's see. So our first one is up kitty corner. I guess we should do that because we can always use this thing to teleport away. So let's go ahead and run up there first. Those are all bad guys. So let's go ahead and run over here. So we're gonna run to the, let's see, I think it is the, it is to boom or not to boom is the mission we're going for. It's right over this hill right there. So we're gonna run over the top of this and we'll be hitting that one. And then we will work our way towards the other stuff we got going on. But let's clear some riffraff first really quickly though. Yeah, chew on that, nerd. Alright. Let me just slide those over. This way. Man, our character looks so good, though. It looks so great. So great. Much wow. Oh, we got lots of enemies. So this is Death from Above. Actually, I will show you that outside, because it occurs to me I'm going to no-clip into the ceiling if I do that here. So I will show you that outside when we're not quite jammed in a doorway. Pew. Looks like another thing to slide over. There we go. Okay, this is Death from Above. It's very good. Very good, very powerful. It knocks weak enemies over. It's awesome. It's great. Let me just top off me health here. But yeah, it's great. Okay, plant the bomb.
Hey there. Mind telling me what you're doing in my hideout?
Who might you be?
The guy who owns that crate of eels you're about to destroy. Nice bomb there. I'm guessing you don't realize who I am. You're in over your head, chum. My name's Nockrell. I work for the Empire, securing valuable resources by whatever means necessary.
I'm here because the Empire discovered how to process spice into painkillers. Save sick and injured soldiers when there's not enough colto around. The Empire's never been in the spice trade before, but there are young men and women who need these painkillers. You see the predicament.
I'll give you that one.
In an ideal galaxy, we just steal the stuff. But the Empire wants to play nice with the Hutts. The Empire needs Nemro's spice to save lives. How about you dump that electromagnetic pulse bomb through the sewer grate next to you? Then tell me who hired you. I won't kill the guy. Just explain things. When I'm done, you make a lot of credits. Deal?
Okay. Now, here's the reason. Here is our thinking here. So my character, she does lean towards pro-Empire over pro-Republic. Here's the reason why. So the other dude, he's a crackhead, okay? She doesn't like him because she doesn't do spice. Spice is basically like drugs. I mean, spice is drugs. It's not basically. Spice is drugs. And so I don't know what kind of drug you would compare it to, but it's drugs, illegal drugs. And so she doesn't like him because he's a crackhead. And that's the first reason she doesn't like him. Now, she's being paid to do this, but if she betrays that guy, then she doesn't cross the Empire, so they have no reason to be pissed at her. And so maybe she gains some good Empire connections, and again, in like a role-playing standpoint. And she also still makes money, so in that case, it's worth it. It's light side points, but we don't really care about light dark side. We're not going like Sith here, so we can do whatever we want. It's not about the points.
My employer's name is Getzo. He's in Nemro's palace.
That shifty little womp rat? I knew he was trouble. Head back to the palace and talk to Getzo, chum. We'll settle this business there.
There you go. So normally she would not double cross, but this time she did. Because she doesn't like the other dude because he's a crackhead. And she gains Empire connection. And she doesn't piss off the Empire, so, you know. Oh, jeez, you guys respawn quick. There, gee whiz. They respawned before I could leave the building. I mean, you know, at the same time. Okay. Let's go ahead and teleport back. We can actually just teleport here right away. As a bonus, because we already discovered it. Woo! Okay, here we are. So, here's the dude we have to deliver that part to. We're not going to listen to him. He's gross.
You must be...
Blah, 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 blah. There's the part. We did it. Give me my stuff. They're so nasty. Maybe it's racist. Whatever. I don't even care. I don't care if it's racist. They are nasty. Go ahead and sell this stuff, because we need the money, because we need to save for lots of goodies. And then we have another mission. Hey, man.
Know you. Seen you around Nemro's palace. Heard your interesting reputation. Name is Cray. Paid by Nemro to sabotage Fathra. Goal to end Hutt war from shadows. Good work. Very exciting. Learned of hole in Nemro's security. Gotta seal it before Fathra discovers. Want in? Risky, but profitable.
I'm usually hired to make holes in things, not seal them.
Job allows opportunities for both. Satisfaction guaranteed, yes? Fathra Patrol captured Nemro's smuggler in random sweep, but didn't know it. Fathra Patrol threw smuggler into rust yards as slave. Fools. Smuggler knows Nemro's business. If smuggler is exposed, business is compromised. Immediate action required, yes?
How much could this smuggler know?
Very much. If smuggler talks, Fathra gains advantage. Unacceptable. Mission objective, use this device. Deactivate smuggler's slave collar. Free him. If device fails, drastic measures authorized. Alternate objective, silence smuggler permanently. Snag tracking chip from base of smuggler's skull as proof.
Do you prefer him alive or dead?
Escaped or silenced, all the same to Nemro. Not a problem, yes? Zevon imprisoned in Rust Yard's slave pen. Identified by green skin, tattoos, excitable temperament. Species, Mirialan.
There you go. Apparently it's not pronounced Miralon. Also, his name is Cray. Oh man, that's still Cray. I laughed like a tiny child when I first talked to that dude way back in the day. and his name was Cray. I just about lost it. I was just like, are you serious? His name is Cray? That's awesome. It was great, because I am stupid and immature, and I laughed at it. What do you want from me? I'm a child at heart. Alright, so we're heading into whatever this place is. The Rust Yards, the Rust Yards, yeah, I'm smart. I can read sometimes. So, all the generators are scattered all over the cosmos, so I guess we'll go ahead and head to this one first. And I think there's a bonus objective for killing people. Is there? Yay or nay? That would be a hard no. Stay away from me, little droid. There you go. Well, if there's not, then it doesn't matter, does it? We'll just blast anyone in the way, and otherwise, it's business as usual. There we go. Too easy. Hope I'm not stealing this out from under you. I'm hoping that means that this person already got it, and then it respawned, because they're standing here. Hopefully that's what that means. Hope I didn't just steal that from under you, bro. If I did, it's nothing personal. You weren't moving. What do you want me to do? Sit back and, like, wait for him to come back? I think not. Oh, there is a bonus objective. Destroying the industrial droids. Interesting. Are they, like, easy to find? Or not? Aha! Some of them are. Except for the... I missed the one guy I was aiming at. That's good. I mean, it's fine. We got rid of the other ones first, obviously. Oh, I need 9 of them? I thought it said 3. Darn it. It's like, wow, what resolution are you staring at then? That's right. They look like they're scattered pretty commonly. I like that one too. If you you can hit them with a dart while they're on the ground, and then they roll on the ground because they're still freaking out. They're like, blah! All over the ground. It's awesome. Also, I'm sadistic and I love killing people for whatever reason. Maybe I was born to be a bounty hunter. It's hard to say. Obviously, those weren't the guys I needed, but they were in the way. I think a lot of the people have already been killed, so that's kind of no bueno. Are you alone? Let's find out. Yep, he was alone. Ooh. Surely some of these guys belong to something good. Other player jumped in. Little punk. Little droid. Yeah, there's 3 of 9. That sucks. I think it's 9. Yeah, it looks like a 9. It's hard to tell, it's so tiny. Yeah, nice try, Mr. I run up to you and explode. There we go. 5 of 9. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Yesterday came suddenly. I know, it's a Beatles reference. I'm so classy. Die, droid. I don't know why I aimed at him. He was walking away from me. Doesn't really make much sense, but we did it anyway. I'm just sort of killing everything along the way, because some of it's bound to be an objective, right? So far, the luck has said otherwise, but... Ah, there's one in this group. Hey, ooh, we got one of our abilities changed. Instead, it's now Tracer Missile. Gone is Charge Shot, and in its place is Tracer Missile. Are you someone important? Yay for rocketry. Ah, at least one of these guys is the objective. Ooh. Turns out 2 of them were. I need 1 more. Oh, yes! The one I needed! At last! He didn't stop! He wasn't scared! Doesn't matter. Haha. Wow. Free-to-play scum. You can tell he's free-to-play because he was walking very slowly. Oh, well, luckily for you, Mr. Free-to-play scumbag. This thing doesn't disappear when you activate it. You can tell he's free-to-play because it's like he's walking in slow motion. Because in case you didn't know, free-to-play doesn't get sprint. You get like, well, you do get. I don't remember if you don't get it at all, or if you like don't get it for a long time. Like you might get it, but if you do, it's a long ways away. So that you have to walk really slow forever. It's absolutely horrible. Like it drives you nuts. So it's great incentive for you to like spend some money like one time, or subscribe and spend a lot of money, because walking in slow motion sucks. Because you walk so slow. Oh my gosh, it's horrible. It's like pulling teeth. Because back in the day, when I was subscribed, my sister was free to play for quite a while when she first started playing this, and so it was like I remember it. I remember what it was like, because back in the day I could run circles around her. I gained money like crazy fast. She was like barely had money. Like it's so just night and day different how much better it was for me than for her. And so I mean, it's because I at the time I had money and I was spending it on subscribing, and she didn't. We're sort of killing these guys because they're just kind of in the way. Man, there's lots of industrial guards in here. They're thick as locusts. It's a random garbage. Oh, I was like, you're going down, miner. He's like, I'm not your enemy. I'm like, oh, right. You're right, technically. All right, so our mission objective is to go upstairs. But our bonus objective is down here. So we're going to run and grab this one, and then we'll run, or not bonus, but our side objective. So anyway, we're going to run up here at first. Let's see. I was making sure I wasn't about to walk into an ambush or something.
Who are you? Not Vathra's people, I know that. Cray sent you, didn't he? How you planning to bust me out? I can't stroll around with this slave collar on. If I step outside the secure zone, I'll be shocked unconscious. Or worse.
Cray gave me a gadget to deactivate the collar.
You can neutralize slave collars? Fantastic! Use it to free the others. These poor people got caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. Vathra's working them to death. They're strong enough to make a run for it. They just need their slave collars deactivated first.
You care about these other slaves that much?
We've been keeping each other alive in here.
Sorry, wrong thing. Once again, it was misleading.
Who are you?
Craig. I got better things to do.
You're more than a match for Vathra's guards. You got in here, right? If the guards discover I've escaped, they'll torture the others to death. Can't happen. All you have to do is deactivate the other slave collars. My friends will make a break for it when the guards aren't looking.
I was given the option to kill you. I'm taking it.
You heartless piece of filth!
Like, I didn't have to bail you out, I just had to stop you from talking. Mission accomplished. You're not gonna talk when you're dead. When you're dead. You're dead, kid! You'll never walk in this town again! Alright. Now he's not gonna talk, see? Now no one's concerned anymore about him spilling the beans on what's going on in Nemro's palace. And then I don't have to break all these people out. I'm not paid to do that. And well, why do you think my character cares about these rando slaves? She doesn't. You think I'm a humanitarian? You should think otherwise. Because humanitarian requires you to have a heart. And I don't. Lols. Where's the other guy? Oh, there he is. Ah. You.
Oh no. Oh no. 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 I don't want to die. I never meant to betray Nemro, but Fathra offered me so many credits. And Fathra didn't pay me. He locked me up. He threatened to kill my wife if I didn't work my accounting magic for him. I was so stupid. Please, please, please spare me. I'll do anything.
I need your head to show your wife. Nothing personal.
What? What? That's insane. You don't have to kill me. I'll just go get my wife, leave the planet. I'll crash Fathra's accounts before I go. Ruining Fathra's finances will make Nemro so happy he won't care what happened to me.
Not interested. Sorry.
Wow, I didn't even kill him first. He's like still alive, and I'm just like, knocks him unconscious, cuts his head off while he's still alive. It's like, whoa. Like, whoa, that was dark. I mean, hey, you know, whatever. I don't care. I did what I was paid to do. Mission accomplished. And now, as dark as that was, buckle up, kids, because it only gets darker after that. It gets darker, trust me. Because now we're about to go find Gelt's wife and show her her husband's head. Completely dark, I know. Definitely very intense. Yet it's what I was paid to do, so that's what we're gonna do. Anyway, so we do have a level, but I'm willing to bet we're gonna jump another level, considering all the stuff I'm about to turn in. Ah, dang it! One of them was back there. All right, 1 minute. I'll cut out all the travel time. Okay, now here we are in front of Cray. First, let's turn in this one. This makes way more sense.
Tracking chip. Not unexpected. Nemro will miss Zevon. But everything must end someday, yes?
We all have it coming. Just a question of when.
Yes, inescapable truth. Hoping personal time of death far in the future. Reward as promised. War continues, but maybe ends sooner thanks to you. Goodbye.
Hey! There we go. And we got some pants. Ooh, and they're way better. And they look way better. Which obviously doesn't matter because we're wearing armor, but still. Still. Okay, now we go back. Okay, here we are, back at Nemro's palace. First, let's turn this one in. Hey, crackhead.
Hey, did you deliver my package? I put a tracker in it so I'd know, but there's interference blocking the signal.
There was a glitch or two.
Did something go wrong with the bomb? I knew that Kubas was selling shoddy goods. Hey, what's that smuggler doing here? What's going on?
You're messing with the wrong guy, Spicehead. Time to find yourself a new hobby.
You double-crossed me.
He made me a better offer.
Outbid me again? I'm getting an inferiority complex.
Getso, I've got a special one-time only offer. Back off, or I make you eat your own eyeballs.
What? No, that's disgusting. You people are crazy.
You're pushing it.
Ooh, hear that? I'm all that stands between you and my bloodthirsty new friend here.
I'm done, all right? I won't mess with you again. Just don't hurt me.
Who says there are no happy endings? Thanks for the assist. Here's your payment. Just like I promised. I need to get back to the bargaining table. I'll be keeping an eye on you, Getso.
I won't do nothing. I swear.
Good boy.
Yeah, take that, crackhead. There you go. All's well that ends well. Change the hats. Obviously it doesn't matter, but you know. Alright, let's say hi to Yalt's wife. Shall we? This is gonna go great.
Hello, can I help? What is that? Yalt!
This is what happens to people who betray Nemro. I'll just, leave this here.
There you go. Well, there you go. The first video in the Bounty Hunter story, and we have incredibly dark. That's our second incredibly dark decision today, but definitely not our last of this series. That's for sure. That is for sure. I look so good, though. It looks so good. Here is the fraud. Useless weakling Mako pretends is bounty hunter.
That gives you 3 seconds to get out of my way.
Think you scare me? You are nothing. Terra Blood doesn't want you in Great Hunt. Smart person would take the hint. You're not smart.
1.
I hear all about how your weak master is butchered. Now you have no team, no support. Terra Blood tells me I take you out. He makes sure I get in Great Hunt. Even if I have to let Terra win, just being in Great Hunt is big honor.
2.
I think after I go in Great Hunt, I come back and have a statue made of me stepping on your head.
3.
The sponsorship is mine. Hold the blaster up to her face. Ow. Haha. Take that. So, obviously, that is a incredibly fun reference. Again, if you guys look back at our, I think that was Knights of the Old Republic 1 playthrough, one of the guys in there, his name was Callow Nord, that was his whole thing, where he would just count. He would go like 1, and someone would talk smack, and he'd be like 2, and they would still keep talking, and then he's like 3, and then he just shoots them. And so I like that, because that's a really fun reference. Really fun reference, also a bounty hunter, super cool. Really cool. I love it. Was a really fun reference. Judah, my love, hello. She's so adorable. Just like, can I just take Judah? You can have the rest. There she is. My spies say Yalt's wife left town as if all the act dogs on Hutt were after her. Well, that's probably true. A truly prodigious warrior, so fierce of spirit.
Put me in the Great Hunt, Nemro.
Soon, soon, my impatient bounty hunter. I have one simple task for you. It's something I need an outsider for. The traitor in my house is my own Beastmaster. He plots against me and thinks I do not know. Go to the Beast Pits and pull the alarm switch. When the Beastmaster comes, kill him.
I'll have a little chat with him.
Fight for me and get many credits. Now, go kill that traitor of a Beastmaster. Methinks Nemro is having trouble remembering who he's working with. Because now I'm more and more just becoming his personal thug. Just like punk. Like, we're here for a mission. I'm not just working for you for fun. Judah, my love, hello.
You just get more and more impressive.
You'll be seeing a lot of me.
Hope that's true. Here you go. Credits for the accountant. Poor little Yalt, this bossy wife. See you soon, bounty hunter.
Ooh, hope that's true. She's crushing on me. Just like, oh, I'm hoping to see more of you too, Judah. That's for sure. No doubt about that. You're too lovely to work for Nemro. Come work for me instead. And by work for me, I mean, come join me. Let's go fight the galaxy together. You think Mako's gonna be like, hey, you work with me? Be like, not for much longer. Me and Judah against the galaxy. I would be a happy bounty hunter. That's for sure. Alright. Oh, alright. Let's go kill a bounty hunter, shall we? Okay, just want to make sure we were in the right zip code. Oh, Beastmaster. Mr. Trader, Beastmaster guy. Ready to die, brochacho? A certain Hutt knows that you've been double-crossing him.
You call me just like Nemro said you would. So stupid. Now I kill you and Nemro give me big reward.
I think it's blasting time.
You think I'm not prepared? So stupid. Free the beasts!
This is what happens when you work with Hutts, man. They sell you out, and you never know. Haha, chew on that! Anyone else? Who wants to be next? Ah, was it you? Fun thing about blaster characters is you can kite. I think just for easiness sake, I'm gonna have to... Alright, I was about to say, I think for easiness sake, I'm gonna have to click on it. Ah. You. Yeah, you're next, Scrub Lord. I just ate that rocket in the face. He's like, yeah, I did it! Daw! Defeat the Beastmaster, that was easy. You think Nemro is gonna sponsor me now that I passed his stupid little test? He better. He better. I don't like being toyed with, man. It's no bueno. And he's going down. Character's like, look, bro, I never trusted you to begin with because only an idiot trusts a Hutt. However, I was being paid, which was a great motivator. I think it's... yeah, there we go. I think it's over this way? Question mark. This way. This way. Judah, my love, hello! Oh, Nemro, think it's funny? Think you can chuck me in the beast pits? Eh? Mighty Hunter, you killed terrible beasts from Hutt and beyond, and the Beastmaster too. Deception was the only way I could eliminate my Beastmaster without upsetting things here.
I played your game. Give me my sponsorship.
She's getting irritated. I did not expect you to survive the beast pits. Karna said you would prevail, but...
I hear about little Hunter kill spree in Rust Yard.
Well, at least he has a brain. Yes, I should have listened to you, my friend. Now what's done is done.
Don't make me guess. Just tell me.
She's getting irritated. A representative of the Great Hunt will be here shortly. When he arrives, you would merely have to hand him my sponsorship token to enter the Great Hunt. Unfortunately, I already gave the Great Hunt sponsorship token to someone else. The sponsorship is just a token, a small holo with my authorization given to its bearer. Someone fierce and deadly on Hutt has the sponsorship token. If you want it so badly, find him and take it. Ha!
I'll be back to deal with you, Hutt.
Yes, yes. If you succeed, I win. If you fail, I still win. Either way, the toughest man on Hutt goes to the Great Hunt with my name. See Judah for compensation regarding the whole Hutt Beastmaster business. Come back here, present the token to the representative, and you can go to your Great Hunt. You're such a retard. We're committed. We're not switching blasters now. It's all mods from here on out, kids. Okay. Judah, my love. I've been through so much.
Nice to see you alive and well. That was really rotten what Nemro did to you.
One day he'll pay for crossing me.
Maybe that's exactly what these credits are for. I've got a very large payment here for you, but it doesn't say what for. Apparently that's between you and Nemro.
A large stack of credits does wonders for my affection level.
Here you go. One large payment for mysterious reasons. Don't spend it all in one place.
No guarantees, my love. You can see Mako in the back trying to catch her breath after sprinting in.
Hey girl, we've been had. Nimro's already sponsored someone for the Great Hunt.
That's old news, Mako.
Yeah? Well, I bet you don't know who it is, though. I know who got Nimro's sponsorship token and how to find him. I'll tell you everything, but I've got a price.
I saw this coming a long way off.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. Brayden taught me how to fight, and you know I'm great with information. Take me with you, on this hunt and whatever comes after.
Okay, so I've always said, sure, kid, because I'm like, you know, why not? Whatever, I could use another blaster. I want to see what I'm not sure says, because I picture her, she's always been solo. I picture her always working alone. I'm not saying that she's gonna be like, oh, boo, screw you, lady. So I just want to see it. I might hit escape immediately, though.
I'm not too keen on that idea.
Well, you better get keen and fast. Without me, you'll never find Nimro's new pet. You can't leave me on this lousy mud ball where Brayden died. You want the info, you take me.
Ah, okay. That's actually more in character. Okay, I guess we're gonna keep that. I'm good with that.
You're right. I can't leave you here. Partner.
All right. Okay. Second half of that was infuriating.
Nice to see you.
All right. I'll get even. Blah 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 blah. He knows me so well. Blah 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 blah. The first part was good. I already know. Blah 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 blah. Figured as much. Blah 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 blah. Not sure. Blah 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 blah. Then maybe this one.
All right. Calm down and you can come along.
Yeah, that's better.
Thank you. Brayden was sweet, but he always treated me like a child. I'm not a child, so thank you. I want to be there when we find Brayden's killer. I want that more than anything. So let's go find Nimro's bounty hunter.
You prepared to go toe-to-toe with this guy?
Whatever it takes to get you into the Great Hunt. The hunter we're after is named Rarsk. He's a Trandoshan and serious bad news. Burned a whole village alive on Dantooine. I intercepted a transmission between the Trandoshan and, get this, the bone-faced freak who was following me. Remember me warning you about him?
Think those two are working together?
No clue. We better prepare for anything, though. Rars is collecting on a bounty Father the Hutt, Nimro's rival, is holding for him. A Republic scientist or something. All we have to do is break into Father's ridiculously well-guarded palace in the swamp, find the scientist ourselves, and set a trap for Rarsk.
And when Rarsk shows, we take his sponsorship token. Good plan.
You haven't seen anything yet. Turns out Father keeps interesting people on his payroll, and by interesting, I mean they have prices on their heads. If we want to seriously compete in the Great Hunt, or even get off this mudball, we need the extra credits from these bounties. Come on, Father's palace is waiting.
Yeah, that's not bad. I'm feeling pretty good about that. So at first the dialogue was a little rocky in places, but you know, we got there. It's fine. We got there. It's fine. Okay, come on, Mako. So, I guess we could have her on heals. I mean, I'm doing a lot of damage. I wonder if we should change her. Blaster tanks seem weird to me. A lot of the time, blaster tanks just seem like hot garbage. I'm not saying they are necessarily, but they don't do as good as melee tanks in my humble opinion. I could have her on healing or damage. Let's put her on damage for now, because, you know, why not? And then maybe in the future, we will look into something else. Now, the other thing is, I like playing with my companion's outfit a lot. I switch it up a lot of the time. So, you know, that will not be anything new. Hide head slot on default. Unify the outfit. There's a hood that I'm just gonna equip because I don't want it in my inventory. Actually, if I'm gonna hide it anyway, it seems as stupid to give it to her now. So those are Mako's pants. I'm gonna sell the old outfit anyway, so that's fine. And her little blaster looks like garbage, so let's go ahead and give her a new blaster. There we go. It's like shopping. Okay. Hope. So, I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, we bought the permission to customize our companion. Eventually, we get a companion customization that looks really cool. It looks so cool. It's one of the default ones that it gives you, like, the choices of what they look like, and it's like the first three. I always grab the same one. And maybe in the future, we will look for better companion customization, like see if there's anything brand new that I haven't looked at on other planets or whatever. We'll have to see what happens in the future with that. But anyway, at least for now,
use my tricks.
Obviously, we're not at speeder piloting yet. So this is a heal, which is heal a friendly target for whatever. So that's fantastic.
Good hunting up
a first heal, and it's never a bad idea to get some heals. So there's also a little mission over here that we're gonna pick up really quick. Hey, man.
Hey, you there. You look like my kind of person, if you know what I mean.
If this is leading you to paying me money, then yes.
Oh, dear me, Burnock, can you pick him out of a crowd or what? What I mean to say is, I had a feeling you had a mind for business. I have a little job that needs doing with a big reward for the doer. My buddy's been taken captive, see, and I'm looking to buy a rescue. My buddy Orin's a world-class Mandalorian Jedi killer. He went into Fothrazon account, he heard the Hutt was hoarding some kind of treasure. But he ended up frozen in carbonite and hanging as a trophy on Fothra's wall. I was hoping you could help him down.
Frozen in carbonite? Care to explain that?
He's stuck solid in a brick of carbonite in a kind of suspended animation, just waiting to be thawed. I expect he's hanging in Fothra's gallery. Unfortunately, something about being frozen like my buddy's been makes you lose your sight for a spell. But you just thaw him out and I'll come in after you cleared the path. I'm not exactly a fighter, see, but my buddy's sickness isn't your problem. Deal?
I could use the credits.
Great, thanks. And try to be stealthy about it. No sense getting all of Fothra's guards breathing down our necks. Good luck.
Yeah, you should know there's no way stealth is going to be a part of that. We're going to charge in their guns blazing because that's how we'll be there for that reason anyway. So it's like it makes sense. Okay, so the last area. So we are actually pretty close to be done with the planet, but we're also just about at our time. So it's a give and take. Now, I think we probably will call it with this one. Probably once we get to this next little camp area, because that's a good stopping place. When the next part we will finish this planet, I'll have to do a cut where I will hit our 3 heroics, and then I'll bring it back in, of course, once we are ready to leave the planet. So we are getting very, very close, and next episode we will absolutely finish this planet because we are just about done with it, which is great. And then we will be moving on to what's next, which for us, I'm pretty sure is Droman Kos. Yes? Yeah, I think so. I think it's Droman Kos next, because like I said, I just have no memory, but it's been a long time since I played this game. Anyway, so that is going to call it for this one. Now, obviously, before this video, a update about the whole cruise thing and talking about where I've been and what I did, and now I'm back and all that is up before this, and so then this will be the second and last video of today. I did mention in that one that I am working on the anime that I started last night. That hopefully I will probably get done this week. So at some point this week or weekend, there will be a positive anime review coming out. Hopefully, I won't give a date because obviously I don't know how long it's going to take to finish it. But anyway, that is definitely going to call it for this one. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.
Hey guys, it is Darth Bullwinkle here.
You want to know what I know? Two wrongs don't make a right, but 3 rights make a left. That's what I know. Oh man, I can use the Force. I'm a Jedi, Mom. You like landed on my face, and not in a fun way. No, I'm kidding. The drawbridge is the least of our concerns at this particular moment. Oh wow, they actually are violent. What a nice change of scenery. It's easier to do something about the flat guns when I'm not being chased by every German fighter in freaking Germany! Something large has my number, and he's calling me for a date. I'm not interested. Aw. Thanks, creepy computer mom. Andronicus, you're in my dream too. Let's be honest though, you're always in my dreams. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.